A new Sphinx discovered near the Great Pyramid of Giza, and it has Egyptian archaeologists baffled. There was always a theory that there was a second Sphinx in the area because in antiquity they always had at least two Sphinxes guarding. It was also a matter of symmetry. Now, this is what the Sphinx looked like around the time of Napoleon. As you can see, it was buried up to its neck in sand. We had a lot of earth changes since then. They had to dig it up. There's a lot of area there that is still sitting under the sand. The wall surrounding the Sphinx, the western wall, is still under the sand, and there are those that believe through some kind of this is an image of the second Sphinx. You can see that the original head is still up there, and there's still water erosion, and there's also openings on the side. So this is one of the, of course it looks like a Sphinx. Now we're looking at it from the back side, of course, on the left. So the Egyptian experts have been left angry, confused, because of claims surfacing that a new Sphinx has been discovered near the Great Pyramid of Giza. I don't know why they're angry and confused, because there's still a lot of things there that have to be uncovered. It comes after Reda Abdel Halim, who is the Director of Public Relations for the Giza Pyramids District in the Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities. It's no longer Zahi Hawass, as we know. And he told local media that he discovered a new statue similar to the Great Sphinx. And according to what he says, the monument is 73 meters high, with a head measuring 2.5 meters and hands extending over 15.5 meters. He said that scientific research was published at Zagazig University confirming the existence of this second Sphinx statue. But there are leading archaeologists that have hit him back. Zahi Hawass, one of them. He's a former Minister of Antiquities, and he said this is completely untrue. Well, if the new archaeologist says that he has evidence and facts, then Zahi Hawass has to listen, obviously. He added, the Sphinx is unique in Egypt and the world. We know it is, but they always come in pairs. And there were many archaeologists who kept on asking Zahi Hawass to uncover the area of the second Sphinx. He never did. They also asked him to dig under the original Great Sphinx, and he never did. But anyway, he said, the Sphinx is unique in Egypt and the world. Well, we know that. Any talk about discoveries of other similar statues is baseless and has only one purpose, which is creating media fanfare. He says studies and research must be published in a scientific journal so that we can respond with scientific evidence. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Again, fascinating images from the early 1900s of what the area of the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx looked like. You can imagine all the work that had to be done to remove all this sand. And God only knows how all this sand got there. Obviously, it was some kind of a tidal wave bringing sand over, or perhaps even a volcanic incident. So, the second pyramid talks about a text that is said to have been inscribed on the Sphinx, but got erased by the passage of time, mentioning the existence of yet another similar statue are baseless, Zahi Hawass says. During the many years I headed the Giza Pyramids area, we worked along with Egyptian and foreign experts and archaeologists, scanning the entire area, and I can assure you that there is not another statue of the Sphinx. The Egyptian Sphinx is typically shown as a man with the body of a lion, as we see. The most famous of the great Sphinx of Giza, standing within the Giza Plateau on the west bank of the Nile, and said to have been built to protect Pharaoh Khafre. The Great Pyramid is known as the Khafre Pyramid. So in this statue is the oldest known monumental sculpture in Egypt, believed to have been designed, sculpted, and constructed by ancient Egyptians of the Old Kingdom about 4,500 years ago. There are some that believe it's much older because of the weathering and the water erosion on the sides of the Sphinx. Nevin Al-Arif, media advisor, Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, told Al Monitor, archaeologists and experts, including the Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, Mustafa Al-Waziri, are baffled by the claim. She said the statue in question was discovered a long time ago in the area and has nothing to do with the original Sphinx. It is nothing but a normal statue, she said. Now, during a phone interview with Cairo and People, Mr. Al-Waziri said, there is no new Sphinx. The discovery is a rock in the area of Pyramids Plateau. And he said that the archaeological discoveries have a certain system for their announcement, while the rock in question is not a new discovery. There are a large number of archaeological rocks in Egypt, including whole areas such as the Pyramid Plateau and the Mokattam Rock. Badr al-Din al-Gamali Mosque was built on that huge rock, and it remains unclear the discovery in question is a rock or a statue because excavations are being completed around it and its features have not yet been revealed. So we'll have more on this when the features are revealed. But yes, there is a second Sphinx in the area, as we have pictures of it from its backside, and huge erosion on the head, of course. This is by Callum Hoare on Express UK. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support.